One of the often asked questions what I get is, how do you start a business with having no money? Well, you don't start a business if you don't have money. That's a clear answer to that. Because you have to really realize that you as a business owner, you have a business to run, but you also have your private personal life to run, where you have to maintain your flat where you live or your house. You have your food, you have your internet, phone, car, so you have your private expenses. And plus, now you're trying to build your business, and your business will also, at the initial phase, will be your expense. Now, people sometimes give me the question about building a passive income online, because the online business seems like a business model you can start without any money. Well, okay, there is a bit more to that, because when it comes to building passive income online, yes, that's true that the initial investment, the major investment, probably let's say 80 to 90% of the investment you are going to be putting into that business model will be your time. That's fair enough. However, you also need to make sure that you have your income, which will cover your private life. Because how do you want to build your website, which, okay, the initial setup doesn't cost as much. You can get a website with Bluehost, which is a really great platform for the content management. So for the content creation, you can create and upload your articles on that platform. And setting up the business plus the costs for a whole year, I think that was a yearly cost, is around 50 euros. Fine, fair enough. You can add some team to that, paid team or free team as well. This can add up to around 130 euros. But okay, the basic website will cost you around 60 euros for a year with the hosting. It's not such a big deal, okay. But then obviously, if you don't have income, you're gonna just start the website. How are you going to pay for your next rent? How are you going to pay for your next mortgage payment? Or if you already have the house and everything is sorted, how are you going to buy your food? So these are the questions you need to answer. So the answer to how do I start a business with no money is clearly you don't start the business, you find a job, you make your savings, and then eventually you can slowly start to build up your business if this is what you want. But you cannot start a business from nothing, because business will be your expense for the first couple of years. Lots of business owners actually talk about their businesses as their babies. So as you see, you won't have any income from your business from the first initial years. You will be investing your time in it. You may need certain tools, certain websites, and where you will need to actually you will need to buy them, or you will need to pay a subscription. But even with the online income, even with the passive income online, you will still need a certain tools which will help you to create content. So let me know in the comment section below whether you are thinking about starting a business, and even reason why you want to start a business, because this is then eventually going to influence your final decision, and it will help you also to make the final decision whether actually having your own business is something you want to actually go for. Because it's not just starting a business because, I don't know, someone just pissed you off at your job. That's not really the solution. You're starting a business, you're having a long-term plan, because this is something you are going to actually spend a lot of time. So it's better if you really do like what you do. And this is exactly where, during the last 10 years of working with clients and seeing the businesses being created and within 1 year being liquidated, because the client didn't even have a proper business plan yet, and obviously didn't take any action within the first year, and simply probably ran out of small savings they had, You see, that's the point. But I have also been, I had that privilege to actually work with businesses which are striving and they are well set up, but there is the work behind that. Work and obviously capital as well. So think twice when you want to set up your business with no money. What it means you have no money. If you have no money to pay your bills, you can't start the business. I hope that you understand that message. I am not trying to be here to harsh to you. I'm just telling you the truth, how it actually goes. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you in the next one.